To present our Student of the Year, please welcome Academy of Hospitality and Tourism, Erasmus Hall Campus students, Sharifa Alfonso and Rakima McCrae.
Thank you for such a warm welcome. We have all been waiting for this moment.
By now, you know that the 2013 Student of the Year is 1/3 of our divine trinity.
We are not just classmates, girlfriends, and each other's biggest cheerleaders. In many ways, we are like sisters. We are family.
That's right. We are Team Niasia all the way. It is an honor and a thrill to share her accomplishments and potential with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our greatest pleasure to welcome Junior Achievement of New York's 2013 Student of the Year.
And our best friend, Niasia Greenidge-James.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, I love my friends so much. Sharifa, Rakima, thank you for such a great introduction. Good evening. I want to speak to you about a passion of mine, food. This is fitting since you're all eating. I love food. Who doesn't? I love everything about it. Growing it, buying it, preparing it, and most of all, I love eating it. In fact, I'm so obsessed with eating that when I'm eating a meal, I'm thinking about the next one. My passion and obsession with food extends into my future career choices. In college, I plan to study international business and culinary arts management. You see, it's all about food. To be specific, my ultimate goal is to start and run my own chain of restaurants. Not as a chef, but as a business entrepreneur. But we could talk more about that a little bit later. First, I would like to share a little story with you. Picture a master chef standing in her kitchen with her trainees. On the kitchen counter is a bunch of ingredients: chopped potatoes, a dish of baby carrots, and a jar of lentil beans. She began her cooking demonstration by picking up a large stewing pot, which she placed the chopped potatoes about 3 inches in diameter. She then asked her trainee chefs if the pot was full. They agree it is. The master chef then picks up a dish of baby carrots and pours it into the pot. She shakes the pot, and the carrots roll into the empty areas in between the potatoes. She asked her trainee chefs once again if the pot is full. They agree it is. The master chef then picks up a jar of lentils and pours it into the pot. The master chef asks once more if the pot is full, to which the trainees responded with a unanimous yes. Now, said the master chef, I want you to understand what this stewing pot represents. It's your life. The potatoes are the important things: your family, your health, and your education. The things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still have meaning. The carrots are the other important things, like your job, your house, your car, your savings. The lentils are everything else, the small stuff. If I'm honest, sometimes I've struggled to distinguish between the carrots, potatoes, and lentils in my life. I realize that if I put the lentils into the pot, there's no room for the potatoes or the carrots. The same goes for my life. If I spend all of my time and energy on the small stuff, I will never have room for the things that really matter. Through junior achievement, I have learned that it is critical that I pay attention to the things that are crucial to my happiness, like getting a great education, planning my financial future, and preparing myself for college and my future career. There'll always be time to talk on the phone, chat on Facebook, or hang out with friends. Taking care of the potatoes first, my priorities, the things that really matter, comes first. The rest, well, it's just lentils. If I were to describe myself as a meal, I would choose a slow cooked curried stew. Hearty, exotic, spicy, robust, and leaves you wanting just a little bit more. Yum. It occurs to me that I am a dish that has required the creative skill, knowledge, time, and experience of an incredible team of master chefs. They are the reason I'm standing here tonight, and I feel compelled to shine a little light on them for making me who I am today. Because of them, I've developed a mind hungry for new ideas and experiences that have helped me to grow into the best person that I can be. To be quite honest, without them, I'm not sure I would have made all the choices that have led me to this stage tonight. I am a second-generation American-born citizen. I grew up in Canarsie, Brooklyn, a lower-middle-class neighborhood. For my family, the journey to Canarsie crossed an ocean and multiple cultures. My family roots are in Trinidad and Tobago. Like New York City, Trinidad is a vibrant and culturally diverse island community. For my Trinidadian grandparents, America offered an a la carte menu of educational and economic opportunity that would change the life of their children and their families. They're here tonight. Give it up for Granny and Blues. As my primary life teachers, my parents were the ones who prepped the basic ingredients for building my character and desire to succeed. Mommy, Daddy, you made me who and what I am. As Granny would say, goat don't make sheep. Mom and Dad's recipe for raising my brother and I has been a generous portion of love and encouragement, mixed with a healthy measure of discipline and protection. From an early age, they taught us that it is our responsibility to achieve more than the previous generation. Their values and expectations taught us how to be and what to do to handle challenges in life. Can we give a round of applause for my parents, please? Every dish needs flavor. In my case, this role went to my friends. Essential to the heart of every good dish is the stock. My parents gave me a great foundation of solid guidance and direction, but some of the most influential people in my life are my friends. I think it's Oprah Winfrey who said, surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. 2 years ago, when I was new to my school, a complete stranger would stop at a corner and buy me a snack. I know what you're thinking. Stranger, danger, candy. No, it's not that kind of story. This stranger grew to become one of my best friends, Rakima. Hey, Rakima. What I love most about Rakima is her empathy. She saw that I was new, so she adopted me into her circle of friends. Not long after, I met and bonded with Sharifa. Soon, all three of us were joints at the hip. Where you saw one, you saw the other two. I have learned that choosing friends is like adding seasoning to a dish. If you pick the wrong herbs or spices, your taste buds could be in for a nasty surprise. Likewise, too much of the right seasoning could ruin a great dish. It was through my friends that I met one of the most influential and effective educators, Miss Corrine Francis. She is the reason I am standing here tonight. Ms. Francis was the National Academy Foundation Coordinator at our school. I can honestly say I have never met an educator like her in my entire school life experience. Ms. Francis is like a chef who instinctively knows what is missing from a dish to take it from ordinary to gourmet. It is Ms. Francis who introduced me to junior achievement. More significantly, at the end of last year, it was Ms. Francis who nominated me as Student of the Year. I could never understand why she was so insistent that her students get involved with JA. Looking back, I can see what she saw. All I had was raw potential. I lacked texture and zest, what junior achievement calls real-world experience. When serving a meal, presentation is just as important as taste. Presentation sells a promise of the experience that a meal will bring. Likewise, I had to learn to deliver on my promise of my potential. You see, it's not enough to just look successful. You need to develop the skill and knowledge too, which can only be learned through experience. My involvement with junior achievement has helped me to become more of what it takes to market myself to prospective employers. More importantly, I now know that I can make a job as well as get a job. Yes, I am thankful for the master chefs, the people who have helped me to distinguish between the potatoes, carrots, and lentils of life. My parents and family, my friends, my teachers, and the business and community role models who have all contributed a unique ingredient to help me become the best person I can be. I used to wonder why food played such an important role in my life. The answer, I think, is in food's ability to nourish, strengthen, and transform us. Food is what sustains us. Food brings people together. It engages all of the senses and requires time, effort, energy, and skill to grow it, prepare it, and to eventually serve it. It is fitting that JA chooses to honor the achievement of New York City and Long Island kids with a dinner. You see, the art of preparing and serving food can teach us a lot about life. For me, achievement is thoughtful and precise direction to combine a variety of different elements. Most of all, it requires careful measurement and mixture using the right tools. Each of you has the ability to bring your own unique ingredients to the table to help kids like me create our own recipe for success. As you digest the thoughts I have shared with you tonight, know that I speak for all kids whose lives you've touched every day. We are grateful for your trust in our ability to dream and achieve. Thank you for stepping into the role of Master Chef every time you volunteer in a classroom or raise money to bring the recipe of success to more kids in this city. Thank you for teaching us to recognize and pursue the important things in life. Thank you.